How you doing, everybody? I'm here at the former Mimico Asylum. This place is pretty cool. I've been investigating this place for a couple months now, and I've got some pretty wild evidence. I'll probably include that footage in along with this, but this place has definitely got a rich history, and a lot of really weird stuff happened here. Apart from, the I guess you could say torture to some of the patients that were here. There's electrotherapy, the water therapy, lobotomies. This place opened up in 1889 and closed in 1979. So it was in operation for 100 years, and again, a lot of stuff happened here. So we'll go for a bit of a tour around, just kind of show you what the buildings are. The buildings currently are in use. There's a college that's rented out the property and renovated all the buildings to accommodate classrooms and stuff like that. Also with that is the original cemetery. It's not too far from here, just up the road. It's exclusively for the property, and they estimate about 1,500 or so bodies are buried there. Only about 100 or so have plaques on them. I guess prior to 1960, they weren't obligated to put memorial plaques down or headstones, so they didn't. And yeah, that's what happened there. During my investigations here, I've caught a lot of pretty wild EVPs. I've caught apparitions here. Some really wild stuff. So I'm definitely going to include that in with the footage, as well as I'm going to do a voice box here once it gets dark. Right now they do use this as a park as well, so there's a lot of people around. But it's a really wild place. If you do come to investigate here, there's a couple things to be careful of. One of them is it is a college, so we got to be respectful. They don't really like people filming here, so access to buildings and things like that, you can't. The other thing is there is a lot of dark energy here, so definitely protect yourself and be careful of what you get into here. Some of the stories, there's tunnels underneath this place. These tunnels, I've got a lot of wild stories of actually a nurse with no face, all kinds of wild stuff like that. There's also a story of a nurse who had a relationship with a patient, supposedly, and ended up, something went wrong there, and she ended up hanging herself in the orchard. I've done some filming around that tree, and I did catch some pretty cool stuff. But again, be real careful, man, because this place is it's just not safe sometimes. So this here is a copy of the map from 1936. This gives you a bit of an idea of what the layout of the property and how it was. And in this here, the red dots represent the buildings that are no longer on the property. They've been torn down. As you can see, the majority of the property is still intact. Okay, so I'm going to include now the bonus footage of some of the cool things that I've caught here. So check it out, and hey, put something in the comments. Tell me what you think. Is anybody here with us? Is anybody here with us? Are you buried here? Who's here with us? Does anybody want to say hi to us? Hi, who is this? That's cool. Who is it who said hi? Can you say that again? It wasn't clear. Were you a patient here? Lights on. Okay, so just kind of waiting for the last couple people in the parking lot here to clear out, and we're going to hit up the ghost tube app. That thing's pretty cool. It's gotten some pretty good results, so we'll see what we get with it. Is there anybody here that wants to make contact with us?
Vengeful.
Who is vengeful? Is there a spirit here that's vengeful? Who is vengeful here? Are you able to tell me who's vengeful?
Watching.
Who's watching?
Murdered.
Who is murdered? What's your name?
No.
You don't want to give me your name?
How old are you?
41. How old are you? Did you die here?
In front of you.
I'm looking in front of me. I got two cameras pointed at you. Can you tell me your name?
Punish.
Can you tell me how you died? Were you a patient here? What can you tell me about this place? I don't wish you any harm. Just want to communicate with you.
Watching you.
Who's watching me?
Who is she?
Who is who? It's just me here.
Keep going.
Keep going where? Where do you want me to go?
Yes.
Yes, what? What question did I ask? Did you just answer? Were you a patient here? If you could say yes or no.
What is your name?
My name is Sean. What is your name? What is your name?
Why are you here?
I'm here just to document you guys, to hear your story.
Buried.
Where are you buried? Are you buried here or in the cemetery?
Abused.
You were abused here? I'm really sorry to hear that. Was that from the doctors that were here? What happened to you here?
Institution.
Okay, so you were a patient here? What did they do to you here?
Camera.
Yeah, I got a camera. I got 2 cameras. What happened to you here? What year did you die in?
Mansion.
You died in the mansion? That's that house right over there. Is that where you died?
Watching you.
Who's watching me?
Terry.
Terry's watching me? Why is Terry watching me? Who is Terry? Can you tell me who Terry is?
Daughter.
Terry is the daughter of the person who used to live in that house? you tell me more about Terry?
Iron.
What's iron? What's made iron? Was that noise I heard?
There is hell.
There is hell. Where? Who's causing this for you? This place is full of that stuff. Tell me more about who's watching me right now.
Lady.
Is a lady watching me? Where is she? Who is she? Is she a patient or a nurse?
Statue.
Statue. Where's the statue? I don't think there is a statue on this property. Where's the statue?
Satan.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so I passed by the cemetery. Unfortunately, the gate is locked. I tried to get in, I can't. There's not much to see there, anyways. Unfortunately, there's no, there's only a small handful of plaques in there. Unfortunately, it's like a big open field full of the forgotten. The only thing I do want to say is I'd like to give a shout out to the volunteers that maintain this cemetery. For the longest time, it was abandoned, and the weeds were growing like 15 feet high. Anyways, these guys came in and cleaned up all the trash, got all the grass cut, filled in the holes where some of the graves had actually caved in. These guys have done just an outstanding job, so definitely a shout out to them. Yeah, that's probably going to conclude this. But I do have one more piece of footage that I'm going to add to the end of this. It is something that I caught back at the Asylum, and it's pretty wild evidence. So anyways, check it out. While you're checking it out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Love to have you on board on my channel. And thanks again, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.